Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet.
Hey people, hey people, hey people. Rise and shine, rise and shine. Hey journeymen, journeywomen, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D, here to encourage, to inspire, and to motivate, not to mention to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Create a better mind today. Tonight, you know what it is? You know what it Do you know what it is? I don't know if you know what it is. Tonight, where's my stuff everywhere? Tonight, you know what it is? Tonight is not the Heroes update, not the Heroes recap. No, not the Q&A. However, it is a Heroes update and conversations with Dr. D. An update and conversation with Dr. D. And starting at 9:10, get a little head start. Well, delayed but not denied. And I had a little technical difficulty. So let me just start off by putting open up my chat line like I usually do. Open my chat line. All right. Hey, but good good evening, y'all. Good evening. Now let me. Good evening, journeymen, journeywomen. Here we go. All right. Good evening, journeymen, journeywomen. This is me, Dr. D, and what we're gonna talk about tonight is I don't know, my light keep going off. Oh goodness. All right. The light's on. All right. I got to trim this thing up. Okay. So tonight we talking. Ah, humbug. That's doesn't get that way. Tonight we're gonna talk about. I did a perspectives about perspectives. I did a video, a feature video, uh, earlier today. Um, it's impromptu. Impromptu talked about perspectives, and when I talked about different perspectives, how individuals live and how we choose the perspective that we choose to live. We we live through a certain perspective. Some are going forward, and some actually are going backwards. Life is life is seen through a lens. Some people have cloudy lenses. Some people have clear lenses, and some people lens who can see their future and walk in it. Because if you can't see your future and walk in it, it's difficult. You end up tripping, and a lot of times you have to trip so you can find the lens that's appropriate for you. Me is made for you, not just appropriate. It was made for you. All right. If so, what I talked about today was perspectives and the different perspectives that we have. Generally, we obtain the way we look through life. through coaches, teachers, preachers, even, and not to forget our parents. Our parents help shape the lens that in which we view our lives or our future. And some people tend to receive um, the jump start that they get from their parents, and some people choose to reject it. I choose to believe. I choose to believe that it should go like this: eat the meat and spit out the bones. It's a certain it's a certain time in your life that you actually think that everything your parents say is gold, is platinum even. But then you come to terms that everything was not platinum or gold, but some things were. If you can learn how to go back and pull the gems of your childhood out, then the bad won't seem that bad. Now, even the individuals that have experienced abuse, it's a lesson to be learned. I don't I don't desire people to learn this lesson, and I don't encourage for the lesson to be administered. But it's a fact. It is what it is. I used an example earlier in previous videos about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was left in the hands of a neighbor by his father, and the neighbor neglected him, or sexually abused him, as a male and a female. And not only that, at his father's hand, he hit him with pipes and different just things that would harm. He harmed him. Remember, Tyler Perry stated this. He said when he got hit by his father, he carve a place in his mind, his imagination, and he'd go there until the beating was over, and then come back. That's where he saved his sanity and probably saved his life. But even Tyler, the perspective he sees, everybody's not fortunate to have that fortitude, that resiliency to bounce back and to see it the way he saw it. I mean, we all go through something. When we see some one person's, you better believe when you look at your life, you better believe somebody has it worse. So don't spend a whole bunch of time comparing yourself to the next door neighbors or who has the latest PlayStation, who has the latest shoes, or who has the latest car, or she got a man, I ain't got the man, or I don't know how they got married and they don't deserve. Listen, you want to live your life, but your perspective. How do you push through? How do you go through? How do you see your life? How do you see your purpose? How do you see your destiny? How do you see do you see it with a passionate lens or a lack lazy lens? Do you live your life throughout the whole year and wonder where the time has went? Or do you take each day at a time with a certain amount of purpose? Agenda even. I know when we go to work we have agenda. An agenda to do what we need to do to get paid. How can we have an agenda to do what we need to do to get paid by somebody else who signed that paycheck? But we don't have the agenda to do what needs to be done to fulfill the requirements for our life, which is hidden within the purpose. The goal is to find the purpose, but but a lot of times people are unwilling to put the work in. Will you put the work in to find your purpose? I was talking to a gentleman today, and and it was I told him, I said, hey, I believe this. I said I have a video called "Embrace Your Passion." If you embrace your passion, it's a video, but it's a methodology. It's a life um, objective. If you embrace your passion, I believe God will show. He'll shed light on the blocks of the road of your purpose, of your destiny, to your purpose. But the step is you first must embrace your passion. You must squeeze everything you can out of that passion. But then the question always goes to, but what is that passion? The passion is whatever you're interested at that specific time in your life. Will you take the time to squeeze everything out of it? Will you take the time to go onward, to move forward, even at the risk of tripping, even at the risk of falling? John Maxwell once said, "Can you fall to win? Can you fall forward? Because if you fall, it's all right to fail, but can you fall forward? Because when you fall forward, there's progress in your failure. If you're willing to invest time and energy in something that you said you're passionate or interested in, it doesn't matter if what you're interested in or passionate in is not your purpose. Because a lot of times, as a child, your passion will not be your purpose. But I promise you, your passion will be the transportation to that purpose. But you have to have enough willingness or wherewithal to move. Because if you do not move, you become stagnant. And if you're stagnant, you are building up mold and you become dead in the water. You're stagnant. There's no life, it's stagnation. There's only life in the moving stream. When you move your stream to find your purpose, life moves. Stag- Stagnation stays still. So even if you do not move, the time capsule around your life is always in perpetual motion and it will move even when you stay still. In essence, you will never live, you will only exist. Do you want to live or do you want to exist? It's all from your perspective. My perspective is to live until I die. Put in the comment section. Let me know. Do you want to live or do you want to exist? Do you want to live or do you want to exist? So that's my video I did is not long at all. So check it out. And please put in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will definitely get back with you. I will get back with you. Comment, keep the dialogue going. And while you look at the video, please go ahead down below, give me a thumbs up, comment, and share. It helps me out. It helps the algorithm out. However, that is my recap. That's your recap. And now the update is that we may continue do updates and conversations. Please put in the comment section different subject matters you'd like me to discuss, and so you can come on and we can have a discussion. Few cents. You may actually get a nickel back, and then some, and then some. All right, it's calling me. You won't get me. You won't get me. All right, so that's my update. Now, I never put my link in. I sure didn't. Copy. All right, I put my link in. So anybody want to get in on? That's my link. And this is time for the Q&A or the conversation. So this would be considered Q&A. This would be conversation. I think I put my link in before. I know something. Yep, conversation coming up. So therefore, for those my faithful few, any others, please don't hesitate to come on. All right, you got the link is in the chat section, so go ahead and link in, link on. Tell me what your thoughts are on perspective, and if you choose not to come on board, put something in the chat section. I'll respond to it. Um, and for those who don't know, I don't require I don't require that you actually have to show your face on the chat section. So if you choose to be anonymous, you can just put a picture up, put an avatar. I have one gentleman that puts bobbleheads. He hasn't brought his bobbleheads out in a while, but and that was so humorous. However, but we got to hear his voice, and the conversation and the dialogue was good. So therefore, you want to keep your anonymity. Go ahead and find an avatar of some sort. Stick put a picture on the wall and put the video on it. But your voice is unwelcome. If you give you 2 cents, I promise you get a nickel. Somewhat advice from me, the behavioral coach, the mental health coach, the emotional coach, Dr. D. All right, let me change my. I can change the music up. Let me see. Da, da, da. Uh, like that. Ooh. Ooh. All right, all right, all right. Any comments? Any comments? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, it's fine. That means this show's been abbreviated. By encouraging me on. Let me shut this down. All right. Okay, gentlemen, this is Hero's Journey with Dr. D, and and it's all right. It's all right. So I would like everybody, if you find any value in this content, help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Because when you comment and you share and you click subscribe, oh, don't forget the likes. What you do, you help the algorithm to push. You really help me out. I mean, for those who don't say anything, give me a thumbs up. It's fine. I mean, you go down below on the comment section, just add your 2 cents in. It helps. It really does help because when you do that, you help me. So we can make it. You may help me, help you, so we can help others. By doing that, you help me make it better tomorrow, today. It's by instance of sense, but I promise you, we'll get there. We'll get there. So if you find any, so if yeah, so I say this. Look up above. After edit this, you'll see different playlists and maybe a couple of videos that you can click on playlists about emotions and purpose-driven lives and different material. Just click that. You may get something from there, help you move on to the next day. And look down below if you need any others further from from me. You go to my website, Hero Seeks, as you see right there, heroseeks.org, and set a session up and see what we can do. See what the end gonna be. Um, so do that, and if you get a every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never move back because you are important. Your life is important. God thinks your life is important. So therefore, it got to be important. Do not spend your life looking in the rearview mirror. It's just a waste. The world is big, the world is broad, and it's better because you are in it. Remember that. The doctor said it's better because you are in it. And this is a hero's journey with Dr. D. And we are out.